Okay, this read is for my earth signs. I was feeling called to do a collective message for my earth signs. It almost feels like earth signs, you're very much isolating because you almost feel like there's some blockages on things going your way. And you're kind of just being in silent, licking your wounds in regards to it. For some of you, you're very much focused on home life. So this could be a relationship, this could be family, or you desiring love. But whatever it is, it looks like my earth signs are very disappointed. It's like it's been a painful journey for my earth signs, especially since May of last year. It's almost like you're at that peak of that painful journey. Here's what I'm going to tell you guys. This makes sense, especially if you're Virgo energy, because of the fact that the South Node is in Virgo. And so it leaves in August. So Virgos, you'll definitely get a reprieve. Taurus, Neptune is in Taurus now. So Taurus has had a little bit of a reprieve in Capricorn. Saturn switching signs. So there's going to be a little bit of a reprieve there for you as well because you are Saturnian ruled. So there's going to be new lessons to come in. I just see here, it's almost like there's been chaos in earth signs' lives, and they're just trying to figure out, like they're taking the time to themselves, they're self-reflecting, trying to figure out, well, how do I bring peace and harmony here? Especially earth signs, if you're dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, it almost feels like, how do I move on from this situation? How do I move past this situation? So like there's a lot of healing here. Yeah, for my earth signs, I just feel like there's been a lot of battles, a lot of conflict, a lot of jealousy, gossip, almost like just like people overstepping your boundaries. It's like people not understanding it. They're doing what they want. They don't care how it hurts you. And I feel like you're taking this opportunity to really stand up for yourself in regards to what is happening here with the conflict. It's you're staying grounded and rooted in your own energy and your own authenticity, and really just standing up and not feeling the need to defend your character, which really helps in this situation. And I do feel earth signs are going to feel very victorious in regards to this, because I do feel like, especially when it comes to other people, you're dealing with a bunch of snakes. And you got to remember, speaking of snakes, we're just ending the year of the snake in the Chinese New Year. On February 17th, we're entering the year of the horse. So a lot of masks are falling at this time. So it's like you're going to conquer these snakes in your garden. It's like you're starting to see them for who they are, and you're freeing yourself. So there is cutting cords here, whether this be workplace, family, friends, relationship. You're cutting cords, especially, again, if you're dealing with an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but also I'm seeing a lot of fire energy here too. Aries, Leo, Sag. It's almost like you've been pushing through and you're like, wait a minute, why am I accepting this? Why am I tolerating this? Why am I putting up with this? Right? And you're deciding to just let it go and go your own path. For some of you with career, it's like the future that you desire, you want, you keep pushing through, and you're just waiting for someone to give you the opportunity for the door to open. You're just standing behind that door waiting for it to open, and you just keep knocking. If this is in regards to like love, this almost feels like there's been a lot of struggles here for love, and this almost feels like a make it or break it. I really feel by June there is an energy of, for earth signs in relationship, especially if you've been dealing with a lot of this conflicting energy, it's a pressure cooker. There's a lot of pressure being put on the relationship, and Saturn's really testing, hey, are you guys going to overcome this? And so there's like a pressure cooker here that I do think is going to be a make it or break it. Some of you guys, it's going to be a breakup. Some of you guys are going to make it through. But I really feel like it has to do with establishing boundaries. Like if you do make it through, if you push through, it's because you have to establish new boundaries within a relationship, because it's no longer like working the way you want it to work. The advice here is for you to see exactly what feeds you emotionally, right? Start to really pay attention to how you feel around people, because it's like ignoring red flags, overlooking the words of others and how others treat you. It's like you love someone and you overlook these things, but it's time to really assess, because you're not here for these games, you know? It doesn't help because there's childhood trauma here that gets re-triggered with these people. And it's almost like if they're not going to work with you, if they're not going to respect you, then it's your time to like move forward. So Spirit's saying right now it's a heavy time for earth signs to really ground their emotional energy, emotionally regulate, but also sit with themselves and use their feelings as a compass right now in observation mode, because I feel like the make it or break it, or even the cutting cords, is not going to happen until after March. But it's just like an observation. how do I feel around this person? What am I accepting? What don't I want to accept? And who are the people who are deceptive in my life? So Spirit's saying this, you're mastering something here, earth signs. You may have to wait a little longer. You may need to let go of things that are no longer serving you, but there is a breakthrough. There is manifestation. You're going to alchemize your life. You're going to turn your pain into your power. You're going to demand what it is you want in life, and you're going to be a boss when it comes to setting boundaries.